everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you how you can create 176 outfits from just 15 pieces. So let's take a closer look at those pieces. I've opted for the pink cropped bomber jacket, a black ribbed midi dress, high-waisted wide leg jeans, a high-waisted pair of linen trousers, a denim midi skirt, a cream midi skirt, a pink leopard print shirt, a long sleeve bodysuit for the cooler days, plain white t-shirt, a sleeveless sweater vest, a black vest, a brown belt, a gold statement necklace, one pair of casual footwear, I've opted for trainers, and one pair of smarter footwear. I've opted for my good old faithful, sturdy, neutral boots that we all know I love. They are starting to see better days, but I'm still gonna wear them and I think I can get at least one more season out of them before they have to be replaced. So you'll notice that I've opted for a fairly neutral rail and I've just included a couple of pink pieces as well as blue denim pieces just to give it those little bits of colour pop. This is purely because I want to ensure that I get maximum outfit combinations from just these 15 pieces. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to take the jeans. Now a top tip when doing your own combinations is to just focus on one bottom at a time and then build all your combinations around that. This makes it so much easier for you to keep track of where you are with creating different looks. Add the vest and the trainers for your first casual look. Add the jacket for those cooler days. And then for your evening look, switch the trainers for your heels and add in the statement necklace just to elevate your style. Add the jacket back in, creating another outfit combination. For your second casual look, let's go with the white t-shirt. Now, one of the things I always love to do with a t-shirt is you'll see it in many videos before, but when it's like this, it's just quite shapeless. So I feel like I want to give something to it. So I can either tuck it in, that now brings the eye-line back up to the waistline, which is my narrowest part, or I can go a little step further and use one of these clear little hairbands. I'll pop the link for those in the description below, but you can use one of these just to simply pull your t-shirt round and just tie it into a fake little knot. The reason I use hairbands for this is because if you try to stretch your t-shirt into making an actual physical knot, you're going to completely stretch it out of shape. So if you do want to wear it down one day, you're going to have this odd misshapen t-shirt at the bottom. So much better to save the fabric by adding in the little elastic band and just fixing it into place. It also then allows you to pull the t-shirt to exactly where you want it to. So you can bring it up higher past your waistline or just to the top of your trousers like I've done here today. It's just another little styling detail, the difference of wearing an outfit and styling an outfit. So again, we can simply add the jacket for extra warmth, switch the shoes for the smarter option, as well as adding in the gold statement necklace, and remove the jacket for another option. So swapping out your t-shirt for the sweater vest, giving you another casual option. Add your jacket. Again, adding in the heels as well as the gold statement necklace just to elevate that style. And again with the jacket. Now moving on to the bodysuit. I always love the look of a bodysuit with jeans. They're just great for having everything tucked in. Annoying to keep undoing and doing up, but they are a great wardrobe essential. Add your jacket, or why not try adding your sweater vest over the top for a really good layered look. Give me real 70s vibes actually. I don't know, what do you think? I'm thinking 70s vibes, but loving it. And then again, of course, you can always add in your jacket over the top. Now, a key little detail when doing this to show all the different color combinations you've got is to just ensure that a little bit of your sleeve cuff is exposed, like I've done here, just so you can see all the elements of the outfit that you've put together. It's always the attention to detail. And now to elevate those looks into the evening with the heels as well as the statement necklace and the added belt, complementing with the jacket. Now, I love a belt with a statement buckle like this because it always just centralizes the eye and completes the outfit. Now adding in that colour pop print, the leopard print shirt, add in the sweater vest for another layered look, and of course the jacket. Styling up with the heels, statement necklace as well as the belt. Now let's add the jacket. And you'll notice that I've rolled up the sleeves again to expose the leopard print cuffs just to keep your outfit on point. Here's the layered look, and notice how I've made sure that the collar is pulled out and the necklace has gone underneath the collar. It just, again, attention to detail makes all the difference. And I can simply add the jacket back in just for those cooler evenings. Coming back to one of the original casual looks with the t-shirt and the jeans, let's layer it up a little bit further with two other options. You could opt for the black vest over the top, or you can elevate those styles further with the heels and the necklace and the jacket. Then casualizing that look by removing the necklace and the heels, swapping for the trainers. Now let's try that second option for layering up this t-shirt by adding in the sweater vest along with the jacket and then styling up with the necklace and heels, and then simply remove the jacket for another option. Now moving on to the second pair of our bottoms, which are the pink high-waisted wide leg linen trousers, styled with a white t-shirt and casual trainers. Adding in the jacket for an overall top-to-toe colour block look. Now a top tip for you, when you're wearing head-to-toe colour like I am here with the pink and the pink, this is a great way of adding height to your look as well as the same slimming effect that we get from when we wear all black looks. Styling up with the boots and the necklace, and then then removing the jacket for the smart version of the t-shirt and trouser look. You can add on the top the sweater vest, as well as this time putting the belt on top just to give it an interesting contrast. And of course, adding in the jacket. Now let's casualize these looks by simply removing the necklace and switching the shoes for your casual trainers. And of course, you can remove the jacket for a simpler look. Add the black vest and then the jacket. Smartening up the look with the heels and the necklace, with or without the jacket. Another daytime option for you with the sweater vest, with or without the jacket. Here's your smart look, and with the jacket option. Now styled with the black vest, with the jacket, and then styled up with the boots and necklace. Styling up with or without the jacket. We can then of course add another layer and the jacket, or we can again casualize the outfit. Removing the necklace and switching back to trainers, and finally removing the jacket. And now to be head to toe in pink. Add the jacket and you've got a really fun colour pop outfit. Here's a smarter version with or without the jacket, and layering up with a sweater vest and of course the jacket. Casualizing both of those looks by removing the necklace and the heels and opting for the trainers. Now let's remove the jacket for our final pink trouser look. Now moving on to one of the skirts. Add the jacket, restyling with the necklace and the boots, switch it up to the t-shirt, add the jacket, or add the sweater vest with the belt and the jacket for an alternative look. Casualizing your look back down by removing the necklace, switching the heels for your trainers, and of course you can remove the jacket. Remove the sweater vest and you're left with a simple t-shirt and midi skirt look. Not forgetting to add a colour pop to your look with your little crop jacket. We can of course still layer up that t-shirt look with the black vest, adding the jacket, and then to smarten up, add the necklace and the boots, or you can remove the jacket as well. And this is one of my favourite looks because I love an all over colour block look like this, especially in neutral. I love how the belt just effortlessly highlights my waist. And yeah, overall just love this combination. Again, I can add the jacket in, or I can casualize it by removing the necklace and the heels and switching for the trainers, and then again taking off the jacket. And I have to say, well done if you're still with me at this point. This has been an epic recording session. I think I'm already at over 3 hours recording all these combinations. Okay, so let's add in that colour pop print again. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but all I've done with the front of this is just simply do the same as what I did with that t-shirt at the very beginning and use a small little clear plastic hairband to just fix that knot into place rather than trying to tie the fabrics and they get all loose and out of place and everything. It's just so much easier to fix it with a small little hairband. Okay, so because all the lighting's gone a bit funny in here now, we've got rays of sunshine coming, which I'm not complaining because it's amazing to see the sunshine. However, I will continue recording tomorrow when I've got more consistent lighting for you. But I would love to know in the comments which has been your favourite outfit so far. And I'll see you tomorrow. Hey everyone, and we are back. It is on to another new day and I'm feeling all refreshed and ready to continue these outfits. So continuing where we left off with our casual outfit of the skirt with the printed shirt, adding in the jacket for extra warmth. Styling up with both the necklace and the heels. Remove the jacket, and now let's add the sweater vest and the belt, just to give it an entirely different look. And I absolutely love all the different layers to this look, with the collar peeping through at the top, we've got the sleeves coming out, and then obviously we've got the belt across the middle, with the contrast of the print and the colour coming out at the bottom again. So it just adds further elements to that overall look. And then not forgetting to add that jacket for that further colour pop addition. And then to casualize it, as per usual, we remove the necklace and switch the footwear for the trainers. Your footwear makes such a difference to the overall formality of your outfit. You can tell by literally just switching those shoes. It can take you right through from the day to the evening from just a quick footwear change. Now we've removed the jacket and tucked in the printed shirt into the skirt, so the only print that's exposed now is upon the collar as well as the sleeves. And now for the final top to go with the cream midi skirt, the brown bodysuit. Add the jacket and notice how I've left the cuffs exposed there just to give it another element. Style up with the boots and the jacket, and I'm just laughing because I can see my dog in the window. So I've let her in and she doesn't even actually want to be in here. She just wants to be under the table trying to get me to fight with her, which I'm not prepared to do because I'm in the middle of working. And here's the look without the jacket. I love it when I think, oh, give really great ideas like, let's try on 176 outfits on my own with no assistance and then edit 6 hours of the footage. Why do I do these things? Because I'm passionate about showing you that you can do it out of a very small amount of items. So we've layered up again with the sweater vest, add in the jacket for the colour pop, and then let's casualise it with the trainers, and then removing the jacket for the final look with a cream midi skirt. Okay, so the first for the casual look for the denim midi skirt. Adding in the jacket, switching the shoes and adding the necklace, remove the jacket and the sweater vest, giving you a whole new look. And then of course we can always add the jacket back in, casualising with the trainers and the removal of the statement necklace. And back to the basic look. Switching the top over for the black vest, Let's add in the jacket and then elevate the look with the heels and the necklace.
And we've removed the jacket and added a puppy dog in.
And here's the look without the dog in the way. Okay, let's change the look for the t-shirt with the jean skirt. Again, a fairly basic outfit, but once you've then added the addition of the heels in as well as the necklace, it just really elevates that look. We can then add the jacket. We can add in the black vest too, with or without the jacket. Casualizing it back down with the change of footwear and adding the jacket back in. And then we can also strip it right back to the simple jeans and a t-shirt with the addition of the jacket. And then you can still layer this look with a sweater vest as well. So this time you'll notice that instead of layering the jumper over the top of the skirt like we did with the cream midi one, the denim fabric is a lot thicker than that previous skirt. So if I was to layer that the same way I did that with the belt around the middle and the jumper around the bottom, it's too much fabric across the tummy area, so it's not the most flattering look. So instead, what we've done to complement the silhouette is just nip it in slightly and tuck it in behind that belt buckle. That way we're going to draw the eye-line back to the centre of the silhouette, giving you an overall complementary shape to your silhouette. Add in the jacket and the necklace and the heels. Remove the jacket, creating another look. Remove the t-shirt, adding in the jacket, change the shoes and remove the jacket. And then the final top to be styled with the midi skirt is the pink leopard print top. So let's add the jacket, change the shoes, lose the jacket and add the sweater vest and the jacket. Casualising it back down with the trainers and removing the jacket. And now for the final piece to be styled, the dress. This is by far my favourite outfit. Like, I love wearing this dress. It makes me feel so comfortable. Yes, I'm curvaceous across the hips, but do you know what? I just don't care. I like my shape and I like it to be shown off. So never be afraid to show your curves off. I also like to just add in a waist belt with a dress like this, just because I feel like it cinches me in even further, and my narrowest part, which is the waistline. So yes, really happy with this one. And one of my favourite things to do with clients is to show them how else they can style dresses, because they predominantly would just think of it as a dress, like most of us do. So let's first add in the jacket, giving us that gorgeous colour pop pink. Style it up with the boots and the necklace, and as a look on its own. So now I'm going to show you how to create a skirt and a top look. So first of all, we're going to add in the knitted vest top, and all I've done here is put it, simply layer it over the top, and then again cinching it in by just nipping it in underneath that belt so that it holds it into place for me. It creates that cropped jumper look, and now I have a perfect skirt and top look. So adds a whole other new element to just that dress. Add in the jacket, and now you know what's coming. We're going to casualise the looks with the trainers, and now remove the jacket for another really easy, very wearable, everyday outfit. So now we've layered up this look using the bodysuit underneath. Now I'm actually really liking the neckline that this is given. Let me see if I can show you closer up. Definitely giving it like this split look. I actually really like that. I did think that would bug me, but you could easily use some fabric tape to stick that down if you wanted to, but I actually really like this glimmer of skin here that I've got. So yeah, I think it works. I'm happy with that. So yeah, so we have this as one of our layered looks. Let's add the jacket back in just to keep that extra warmth look, and again exposing the cuffs of the bodysuit here just so you can see there is an additional layer underneath, and it's not just a simple jacket over the dress again. I've simply styled the look up by adding in the belt, the heels and the necklace. And of course we can always remove the jacket too. So now we've added back in the sweater vest. So again, when you're adding any type of jumper, if it's not already cropped naturally at your narrowest part being your waistline, then add the belt over the top like I've done and just nip it in behind that buckle again. Just again, so we create that overall shapely silhouette that we have when we're nipping right in at that waistline, complementing your best part. And also don't be afraid to show your curves. I'm very curvaceous across my lower half. As we all know, I've mentioned it in many previous videos, and I'm never going to be told that I can't wear a fitted midi dress or a fitted midi skirt just because I have curvy hips. I like my curves, I'm okay with them. So I really feel at home when I'm wearing outfits like this. We can then add the jacket back in over the top, and we can style it back down with the trainers. And then of course removing the jacket. Okay, so now we've added back on the t-shirt again to create another skirt and top look. Obviously, I'm not going to leave it like this. It's not exactly flattering. So again, taking one of the little elastic bands, we're going to tie a knot and secure it exactly where we want it, right on the narrowest part. So as you can see, another really super simple outfit, but it's given the dress a completely different look. Add in the jacket, boots and necklace. Remove the jacket for yet another smarter outfit option. And we can still do more with this by simply adding in the knit vest over the top. But now we've added the belt back on, just so we can secure that in place, so we've got that cropped look effect. So far, I'm loving all the options for this dress. I think it's probably because it is one of my favourite pieces in the wardrobe. Definitely very me. Obviously, we can add the jacket in over the top and then casualise those looks back down again. Using the trainers. Lose the jacket, and now let's go for our final piece to be styled with the dress. The leopard print shirt. Now you notice I've put it over the top this time, again to create that separate skirt and top look. I always like to cinch it back in at the waistline, so what I've done is I've just pulled it around, left the buttons completely open, and then use those clear little plastic hairbands just to fix the shirt into place to create a false knot effect. Now you might be thinking you could wear this shirt underneath the dress as well. You absolutely could. I personally don't like to do that on a fitted dress like this because it just feels a little bit too suffocating for me. It's okay to have the bodysuit underneath because that's all fitted into place, but with the shirt, every time I moved, it would then move the fabric up and then I'd have to keep pulling the fabric down all the time. So that personally would just get on my nerves. So I've styled as an overshirt. So let's add in the jacket, the boots and the necklace, and then removing the jacket for that smarter look. And then again, of course, we can add in the knit vest over the top, with or without the jacket. And then finally casualising it down with the trainers. And yes, we can add in the jacket to complete the look. Okay, so I think I'm done. I think I've actually managed to show you all 176 outfits from just those 15 pieces on the rail behind me.
No, wait, I've missed out these 5.
But yes, very pleased that I've done that. I'm not looking forward to the 5 hours of footage that I'm gonna have to go through and then pick out the summary of what I want to put together for you, but hopefully you would have enjoyed it. And if you've got this far through the video, well done, and please do let me know in the comments what has been your favourite outfit. Now you can easily create a rail just like this for yourself at home based upon your own style and pieces from your own wardrobe. But for now, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video on how to create 176 outfits from just 15 pieces. If so, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. And if you've enjoyed this video, why not check out this one here?